Welcome to the Istaphobe news report. This is the news for anyone that ever been called an Istaphobe, and don't mind laughing. And today we're about to check in with the 4B movement, see how the project is going along so far.
You didn't get here by yourself, man. You can't do this without us. Yeah. And if we don't let you, you don't get any. It's that simple. It's that simple.
On behalf of all men, I believe I can honestly say, Whoopi Goldberg, we're okay. We're okay if you're locking up that box because, ew, that's all I gotta say. Because, like, who you think was going after some Whoopi box? I'm just saying because, ew, and I gotta say it again. But let's continue to check out what some other people from the 4B movement have to say.
All I have to say is good luck getting laid. Especially in Florida. Because me and my girlies are participating in the 4B movement. That's my next plan. And I'm dead fucking serious.
Just woke up this morning feeling spicy. You guys feel spicy? Because I do. All right. I don't know how to use this thing. Let's see what happens. Is this cutting off hair? I'm going to have to cut it shorter than that. Buzz it down, right? I think that this is too... it's getting hair. Let's see here. Maybe I got to cut it. Here we go. Have I given up on America? I've also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that shit. Fuck being skinny. Fuck being hot. Fuck being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. Because clearly, they don't give a shit about us.
We're not going to dye our hair anymore. We're not going to do makeup. We're not going to use filters. We're not going to go get the skin stuff. We're not going to dress up and look nice. Why? So that they can come and act like they own us because we look like this? Absolutely not. No, y'all. The 4B movement means, like, we gonna be cozy comfy in our own skin. And everyone over here is like, yeah, get strapped. Get ready. Get prepared. But you know what? It's fine. Let's go. Bring it on.
Did she just say good luck getting laid in Florida? Well, I don't mean to toot my own horn. Well, actually, my wife did that for me a little earlier today. But for real, though, they're saying that they're not going to wear makeup no more. They're not going to do their hair, and they're not going to look pretty. And I'm like, I thought y'all were doing all that stuff for yourselves. I thought y'all didn't care what men think. I'm so confused now. All this time, women were saying we're not putting on makeup for men. We're not getting our hair done for men. We're not doing any of this stuff for men. And now they're saying, oh, because the 4B movement start, we're not putting on makeup for men. We're not doing our hair. I'm like, what changed? That don't make no sense to me. Yeah, it's like, what really changed here? Nothing really changed because men been saying, hey, we don't care if y'all wear makeup or not. Some people don't like makeup, but a lot of dudes can't really tell. And even if you are ugly, a lot of dudes will still hit. I'm just saying, you could call me what you want, but it's true. So I'm like, what are y'all really doing with this 4B movement? Y'all shaving your heads. Y'all doing all this stuff to make yourself appear ugly. And wait. Y'all know what cancer patients have to say about females shaving their heads because they think, oh, it makes them look ugly? Let's just check one video out.
These 4B movement women that I've seen shaving their heads, you're fucking crybabies. Get your fucking lives together. I am so sick of this shit. Got it? There are some of us that have no choice. I had cancer and the chemo, and I had to shave my head. Do you think I wanted to take my down to my back hair and shave it off? No, I didn't. Do you think the person with alopecia wanted to shave off their head or lose their eyebrows and have to paint them on every day? No, they didn't.
One thing I know about women, they are very fake. One of these 4B movement girls are going to come up to her and say, oh no, you look beautiful with your bald head, but me, I look ugly when I shave my head for the 4B movement. And everybody would be like, you must think we some type of stupid. Like, you must think we some type of dumb because you are trying to say that having a bald head is looking dumb, but only for you though. Like, get out of here with that. Like, just because you're shaving your head, you're not getting anything done. You're going to start having sex with men. Newsflash, the men you're going to stop having sex with probably didn't want to have sex with you to begin with. So I'm like, what are you really solving? You're just giving the people on the right what they want. You're not having sex and you're not going to be able to kill babies. So what are you really gaining from this? But let's see what other people on the right have to say, or not on the right, but people that's not necessarily for the 4B movement or actually opposed to. Let's see what their point of view are.
You know, I'm hearing talk of this 4B movement because Trump won the presidency, right? My thing is this. Oh no, shiver me timbers. You know what's so crazy? We've gone so far left that we've come back around right. Isn't that crazy? Women are saying, you know what? We're not going to have sex with any of you anymore until you treat us with respect. Let me get this straight. You had to have a woman lose the presidency for you to stop sleeping with men unless they show you respect? Is that not hilarious to you? We're not going to have sex with any men until y'all start treating us like human beings. Y'all was sleeping with men that wasn't treating you like human beings? We're not having any children until marriage. Y'all were having children before. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who are you telling? We've been asking y'all to stop being hoes for years. We've been asking y'all to stop being hoes for years. And it takes Kamala Harris to lose the presidency for y'all to say, you know what? We're closing our legs until we get some respect.
I have a public service announcement to the bitches behind the 4B movement. Not one man is losing sleep over the fact that you don't want to have sex with them, that you don't want to procreate with them, you don't want to date them, and you don't want to marry them. In fact, the entire premise behind the 4B movement is a future without men. The same men that fought for our country, the same men that have built our roads, built our bridges, maintain our vehicles, truck our stuff from point A to point B. They don't want to touch you. In fact, they don't want their gene pool polluted with your left-wing nonsense bullshit ideology.
This goes out to all the women who are now participating in the 4B movement. Congratulations, you finally figured out what abstinence is. You also figured out that it's kind of important that you want to have a good relationship with the person that you're having sex with, because when you're doing the act of procreation, there's a slight possibility that you might actually procreate a child. You also proved, though, that you are in fact using this as a form of birth control and not in the 0.01% of the two things that I cannot mention on TikTok. But I gotta say, pardon my French, but how fucking dare you that you sit in America in all your privilege and shave your head and post some of the most horrendous, awful, evil, and just disgusting things that I have ever read and seen on the internet directed towards other women who simply just voted different than you. Then call for the eradication of an entire color of men, also just because they voted different to you. You sit there and you fearmonger so bad to women in America, while there are women overseas where it is illegal for their voices to even be heard, where they are bought and sold as pleasure commodities for men. Where were you guys on October 7th when there were things happening to women that I cannot talk about, mention, or allude to on this app because of how awful and disgusting and evil they are?
For all the women that say they're going to stop having sex with men that weren't trying to have sex with them, what do you really think you're going to solve with this? Do y'all really think you're going to convince men that they don't want to have sex with you to change? Like, come on now. And y'all always said that you're doing y'all hair, makeup, nails, and all this stuff to look pretty for yourself. Now you're saying you're not doing it for men? It's either you're lying now or you're lying then. Either way, we don't care and we don't believe you. And if y'all think about it, y'all supporting this 4B movement is just giving us what we want. We're not gonna have to worry about the daggone y'all deleting babies in the womb, and y'all not gonna last long on this strike anyways. The single mother rate is way too high, and like for me to believe y'all really gonna last, there'll be a lot less single mothers. And if y'all really could last, y'all wouldn't need that daggone deletion anyway. So make that make sense for me. From NBC News, Jay-Z accused in a lawsuit of a 13-year-old girl in 2000 along with Sean Diddy Combs. And I know some of y'all gonna call me a victim blamer for the stuff I say, but something just don't seem right about this particular allegation. I'm like, something just seems a little off. It's a 13-year-old girl around a celebrity event. Where's her parents? Like, her parents ain't gotta say, yo, where's my daughter at? Like, her parents ain't say nothing or ain't want to none of this. Like, y'all call me a victim blamer for this, but I'm like, where was her parents at this whole time? So you're telling me this. Listen to this. The lawsuit claimed that in 2000, when Doe was 13, Combs and Carter at a house party after the MTV Video Music Awards in New York. The lawsuit say a friend dropped her off at the VMA Radio City Music Hall. She did not have a ticket. A friend dropped her off somewhere. She ain't had a ticket. Okay. Why was she there if she ain't had a ticket? But she wouldn't be able to get a ticket because she's 13 and probably have an age limit. But let's continue. She did not have a ticket, and she approached various limousine drivers to try to gain access to the show or an after party. So, a random 13-year-old girl is at a daggone music awards ceremony, blah, blah, blah event, whatever, and she just start going up to limousine drivers. That just seems weird. That seems weird already. One driver, the lawsuit says, told her that he worked for Combs and that she fit what Diddy was looking for. First of all, I thought Diddy was one of the bussy boys. I thought Diddy was what's the word I'm looking for? A flamboyant homosexual. I thought he was gay, bro. I thought he was into freak offs with like dudes. But let's continue. He invited her to a party after the show and told her to return to his car later in the evening after he transported Carter and Combs, the suit says. So why don't he just take her with him? Why don't he just take her with him? Does that not make sense? Oh, that's what Diddy likes. Why don't Diddy just say, oh yeah, just come in the car, we can just go there at one trip? So the daggone driver gotta drive Diddy over there and then drive back. I don't know. Maybe I made a little too much into it. Maybe he did do it. I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm just saying something ain't right in Denmark. Is that the phrase? I don't know, but let's continue. Later, the driver picked her up, the suit says, and after 20 minutes, they arrived at a white house with a U-shaped driveway. The suit says she had signed a document she believed was a non-disclosure agreement on arrival and did not receive a copy to enter the party, which the suit say was filled with celebrities, people doing marijuana and cocaine. Okay. Look, okay. She signed a document she didn't read. She assumes it's an NDA. How do they know her signature that's on the NDA or the signature on the document she signed, she was actually the person that's her actual name? She could have lied and put any type of name on there. So why would they just believe that? You're telling me they signed an NDA without a lawyer present and this person didn't show them ID or anything, just put some squiggles on the daggone thing and just say, yeah, I signed the NDA. Like, if you have somebody sign an NDA and if you're at the level where you have people sign NDAs, you're probably doing it daggone iron proof. You're probably like, yo, let me check your ID real quick. Oh, wait. What's the age on there? You can't even sign this legal document. It won't even be binding in court. So that right there don't make sense. That someone on Jay-Z's level will have someone sign an NDA and not check ID or have some type of legal presence there, or someone that knows the whole process there to verify everything's done correctly. And I'm just supposed to believe her because believe all women, me too, right? I understand people have the heinous stuff, dudes have the heinous stuff to females. I understand that. But that doesn't mean you believe everybody just because they say something. What happened to innocent to proving guilty? What's the phrase? It's better that, what is it? One guilty man, well, I forgot the phrase. Like something about one guilty man go free if 20 innocent persons go free versus 20 people that's guilty goes to jail and one innocent person goes to jail or are found guilty too. It's like one of them is better. And I'm like, I don't know. One other thing that made me is like, damn, maybe how about to say maybe Diddy didn't do it. I'm pretty sure Diddy did do it. Did he do it? Did he did it? Well, okay. Other than that, I got sidetracked. But Jay-Z, he might have done some other heinous stuff. But this one right here seems like a daggone come up. Like she's trying to get the money. She's trying to get them greenbacks because Jay-Z himself said, hey, yo, this is effed up. Go to a daggone a criminal trial. Why are you doing a civil lawsuit? Like, you're trying to do a civil lawsuit. Go to a criminal trial. What are you doing? I'm like, that might have been a daggone speech that just sound good, but hey, yo, why don't you maybe you try criminally instead of just trying to daggone civil? The reason people try civilly because they want a type of come up. They want some money. That's what it sounds like to me. And she's trying to cap on the whole Diddy moment that because everyone's already hating celebrities and these daggone crazy stuff they do. So you say, you know what? Jay-Z's a billionaire. He's one of Diddy's homeboy. I'm going to run them pockets too. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying something about this particular case don't seem right. But y'all want to say believe all women, right? Okay. Believe all women. Don't like anytime a man did something, he did it. He's guilty 100%. But whatever. I'm just saying this one seems a little off. Did CNN create a fake news story? I know what you're thinking. CNN would never do something like create a fake news story.
As for those who think I was kneeling or faking the water level or making it look worse than it was or standing in some sort of a hole.
The CNN fans are like, that's Anderson Cooper, and that was a hurricane. It wasn't as serious as war. Clarissa Ward is a war correspondent. She don't lie about stuff, not even little things. Okay, she lied about the little thing, but she wouldn't lie about being in an active combat zone. Like, she would not like lay down on the ground and act like she's taking fire from an active rocket launch or anything.
Clarissa is on the ground right now. Clarissa, tell us what's happening.
Stand by. Hi, John. So forgive me, I have a slightly unelegant position, but we have just had a massive barrage of rockets coming in here, not too far from us. So we have had to take shelter here, and they basically drove down this strip, just spraying lead wherever they went. We saw, in fact, I was just grabbing it before that happened, and we had to hit the deck. But heavy weaponry being used. It's saying we can get up now. Where are we moving to? Sorry, just 1 second, guys. Okay.
Let's come up and go this way, and then.
All right, so now I can show you the scene here. This is where those militants first came, opening up fire on all these vehicles.
I can't tell though, it might just be a blanket, but it's the only cell that's locked.
Is he gonna shoot it?
The guard makes us turn the camera off while he shoots the lock off the cell door.
So they had to turn the camera off. They couldn't just step aside or step out the room. And if you shoot a lock, especially you're gonna be up close because it's gonna be kind of small, you gotta have an actually good shot on it. Wouldn't that call shrapnel or a ricochet? And like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know what type of daggone gun he had, what type of lock was he shooting, because that seems questionable too.
In to get a closer look. It's still not clear if there is something under the blanket. Oh, it moved. Is there someone there? I thought I saw it move. Is someone there? Or is it just a blanket? I don't know.
Okay, if you haven't cleared the room, you're gonna send a reporter to check it out first. Does that make sense if you have people with the daggone guns in there too? Like, what type of military like logic does that make sense? Oh yeah, we got these guns, but let's send in that reporter so she could check it out first. That don't make no sense to me.
Hello?
Okay, it's just I'm a civilian, he says. I'm a civilian. He tells the fighter he's from the city of Humps and has been in the cell for 3 months. Okay, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
He been in that cell for 3 months. Why doesn't he have like a large scraggly beard? Why does his clothes look so fresh and clean? This is why people don't trust the news. When you do stuff like this, like, y'all guys gotta be above reproach. Y'all guys gotta do stuff where people wouldn't even question y'all credibility. But I'm like, this dude looks clean, the shave looks decent, his beard looks even better than mine. And I'm like, this dude was in a cell for 3 days, and then they already like cleared out the daggone prison a while ago when they daggone was like, when the Syrian dictator got kicked out or something. But let's keep watching.
Okay. You're okay. He clutches my arm tightly with both hands. Okay.
You gonna kiss a random stranger on the head? Like, pause?
Does anyone have any water? Water. My. Okay, it's water. It's water. Okay. Okay. Okay, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Like, this is why I don't trust CNN. That whole thing don't seem right at all to me.
The guard makes us turn. After 3 months in a windowless cell, he can finally see the sky.
He was in a windowless cell for 3 months, and the first thing he does is look up into the sky. What type of sense does that make? I don't need to watch the rest, but let's watch a little bit more.
انت حر
يلا ضو
انت حر
يلا ضو
روح حجي روح
يلا
هدي اعصابك
My God, the light, he says. Oh God, there is light.
ما ظل
My
لا
God,
سجن
there
ولا
is
نظام
light.
ولا طيران الحمد لله
أخ
روق
أخ خليكم معي
Stay with me. Stay
خليكم
with
معي
me. He repeats again and again.
خليكم معي خليكم معي إلي
All right, you tell me, does it seem like there was something wrong with that guy? That when he first originally got up, he got up perfectly fine, but then he needed help getting out of the building? Does that seem right to you? I'm like, when he first stepped out of the building, he looked straight into the sky after not seeing the sun or not having been in a windowless room for 3 months. And I'm like, they freed the prisoners like a couple days ago, but they left you in there? What type of sick stuff were you doing for them to leave you in there? I'm not saying he was doing anything, but I'm just saying that don't make sense. Or what this could probably have happened, right? Peep this. The guards or soldiers, they go into the room, they see like a locker room, they have the lock or they know the combination, they unlock it, say they're gonna shoot it, and then they have someone go lay down on there, and then they come in. Because why wasn't you recording the whole process, especially when someone about to shoot a lock? That would be like a cool little scene you could put on your thing, but that's leave room for people to interpret, say like, maybe something isn't actually happening like she say it is. That's what I think. I might be wrong. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Y'all already know I got my 10-4 hat ready. This was Istaphobe News Report. I'm trying to do some news read, trying to make it a little funny, bring a little comedy to it. Let me know if you like it. And if you've ever been called an ist or a phobe, go ahead, hit that like, share, subscribe button. And for now, hey yo, I'm out.
And we're out of here like a screaming herd of turtles.